Hey everyone, Pioneergirl08 here. Hope y'all are having an amazing, fun, and safe day. So today we are continuing on with the style challenges, is what I've been calling it, where you create a sim based on one of the clothing styles in CAS and then a matching room or house or whatever. Anyway, this was recommended to me by Gaming with Shars. I will link to her channel in the description box, so go check her out. She is an amazing and wonderful simmer. She's doing the Disney challenge on Mondays and Wednesdays on live stream. She also has a Through the Ages challenge that she made up. I think that comes out on Fridays. I'm not 100% sure. And then she's got a lot of other little videos that she does and tutorials and such. So yeah, go ahead and check her out. She's wonderful. Anyway, so this sim, I forget her name now. This is my Preppy sim. I just randomized the names, and I basically randomized, I think I randomized the sim just to get a start and then kind of go from there. And I randomized the names. I can't be bothered with names most of the time. So the the skirt that you saw, I know I'm past that point on the video right now because it took too long to say all my other stuff. I don't know, that skirt just kind of, just said preppy to me for some reason. I don't know. I did sort by the clothing style preppy, that skirt right there. Oh, oops, I'm sorry. I haven't gotten to the skirt yet. I'm still working on it. No, I'm on formal. Okay, I see now. Yeah, the joys of doing voiceovers. But the skirt for her everyday wear, I sorted by preppy, and that skirt was one of the ones that came up, and it just spoke preppy to me for some reason or another. I don't know. I tried to do a little bit of research on what preppy meant, so just to kind of get an idea of, I'm not really good at clothing styles. I don't know what they mean. I pretty much just, if it's comfortable, I'll wear it. If it's not comfortable, probably not going to wear it. That's me. I'm not really good with clothing styles. I don't know what, different styles mean. I don't know what boho means. I don't know what preppy means. I don't know what, well, okay, I may have some ideas of what the words mean, but as far as clothing style, not so much. But so I decided to give her this fun little hat, and I think I used the same hat but in a different color for one of her other clothing, one of her other outfits. I forget which ones she's got. I think a couple of them. She's wearing like a white hat with gray or black trim, I believe it is. Just exactly like this one, but it's a different color, different, the different coloring to it. Some of the stuff I found was a bit of a struggle. Like some of the outfits were a bit of a struggle as to like what to put on her for certain things. Like sleepwear is one. Like right now, I think I'm more athletic wear wasn't too bad. I kind of put her in that just looks like a little tennis skirt. That just kind of sounded right. I don't know. I'm just guessing at a lot of this. So, but sleepwear is kind of one of the ones that I struggle with in kind of the opposite sense of in the sense that they put it on when they're going to bed. So they stand next to the bed, they do the little spinny trick, and then they get into bed. So you don't really ever see it unless you tell them. Sometimes they'll walk around. Like I've had a couple of my Sims jump out of bed and they'll walk around in their pajamas all day long. Once in a while you'll get that, or you can force them to change an outfit so that they'll wear their their sleep clothing other times. But most of the time, I think they just kind of they do their little spinny trick, get into bed, and then when they get out of bed, they do the spinny trick, and they put on their everyday wear. So you don't really ever see it. So it's hard for me to really think about what to put on them, because it's sleep clothes, whatever, who cares? But anyway, so I also created her own little, I say tiny home, but it's a shared lot. I don't know if I'm saying this right, like a shared lot with her other friends who are basically the other styles of clothing. So I think I've mentioned this before. each of the girls that I'm creating, they're all kind of like friends, and they each have their own little tiny home. It's not recognized as a tiny home on the lot simply because there's too many tiles in total on the entire lot. But like each home individually, if you were to just like have it alone, would count as, I believe, it would count as a tiny home, I believe. Maybe even a micro, but I don't know about that one. It may be too many tiles, but it should be a tiny home if it was on a lot by itself. But there's like seven or eight of them. I keep forgetting. I look at it when I'm in Create a Sim. I see the number of styles that are in there, but then I forget whenever I'm done how many styles there is. But anyway, 7 or 8 different styles, and I think I'm on this is number 3 of the list. So her home is kind of when we get there, which will be in a little bit. I think I'll get to the build because right now I'm doing the hot weather clothes for her right now. But the build I went for when we get there, I kind of went for mostly contemporary. I forget what it was. Suburban contemporary, I think it was. Yeah, mostly suburban contemporary with a little bit of contemporary. When I looked through the buildings, when I went into Build and Buy and looked at the different styles that you could sort by, I just didn't really know for sure. I had a hard time kind of deciding like which of those styles that are listed would kind of match the style of a preppy girl. So I just kind of went with suburban contemporary. I don't know. I maybe should have gone with something different. I kind of saw Preppy as, well, a little bit of background. Preppy comes from preparatory or things like that. So like preparation, like prep school, kind of going the college route kind of thing. There also are associate is not the word I want. Forgive me, I can't think of the word. They're also kind of seen as kind of the upper middle class, lots of money, not so much like rich, but very well to do, money to go to college and things like that. And so so for some reason suburban contemporary kind of felt like, just seemed like the closest match. So I'm right now, as you can see, I'm starting to work on her home, put in the flooring and the walls and stuff like that. And you can kind of see to the left, you can see a little bit of the polished home build that I did in my last video. So yeah, go check that out. I have a playlist for I'll have this will be in a playlist for both. I have 2 different playlists. One will be CAS and one will be build, and it'll be actually in both of those because I'm doing a CAS create a sim and a build both in the same video, so it'll be in both playlists. So you can, if you missed that one, you can go to the playlist and go check out that video where I did my polished sim. And as you can see, also the layout of the houses is pretty much exactly the same in every single house. There might be some minor little changes, but it's pretty much all exactly the same. And that's mainly because, for the most part, I had play tested the first house, which you don't see on here, it's off screen. I play tested the first house to see if it would work. Although I think I play tested. I know I play tested part of the first house. I can't remember. I think I had my sim go upstairs and use the bed, and she was able to use it, if I remember correctly. I need to double check that. But once I did that, and I also kind of played around with the bathrooms and things like that. But once I did that, I pretty much just used that same layout, and I'm going to continue using it throughout. Simply because I know for the most part that they can get around and use things in there. I do use bb.moveObjects, so I'll just throw that in there. I don't think I've done a build without using bb.moveObjects outside, and I haven't done anything no, I haven't done any videos on it, but maybe if I've done like one of those, I forget those challenges where you have to like not use move objects and everything has to be able to fit without using move objects. I might have done that playing around just kind of on my own. I don't remember, but it's possible. I can't remember all the different things I've done playing around with Sims in the past. But if I'm not doing a specific challenge that requires me to not use bb.move objects, chances are I've used bb.move objects. It's there, I use it. But anyway, as I was saying, I kind of tested the first time and then just kind of used that same layout and just changed the style of the to match the sim in question, and things like that. So. Now, another thing, I don't know if it'll show, I think it'll possibly show up again when I go back upstairs to finish working upstairs. There is a picture of a, what do you call that? I can't think of the word I want. A t-shirt, there's like this picture of a jersey or something, and that will be, it'll be like over the desk, and I actually use that same picture throughout every single one of the homes. I might change the colors, but I basically kind of preemptively put that above the desk of each sim. And I kind of did that because the idea is kind of that these sims are all friends. They are school friends. They have different lifestyles, different lifestyles, different backgrounds, all kinds of stuff like that, and different styles, different backgrounds, all kinds of stuff like that. But they all kind of met in school and became really good friends, and so they have a jersey that's supposed to be like from that school, let's say. Also, we're looking you can kind of see the backyard, so to speak. You can kind of see that big, huge backyard area. So what I thought about doing possibly at some point, I don't know when I'll get to it, but at some point I may go back into this lot, and as I've said in other videos, create like a little kind of a communal, I guess, type of area, like a little area that they can kind of all go and hang out, because each of the homes is very small. There's not even room for a dining room. They have like a little island. I think like an island and bar. I call it an island. I call it an island, and it's kind of up against the wall in the kitchen. And the little bar stools, when you first walk into the kitchens downstairs, you go to the left. If you walk into the kitchen and you turn to the left, and right next to the wall that is between the kitchen and the living room, there is a little counter. You can't see it right now because we're upstairs, but there's like a little counter, like a little island thing that is with a bar stool, and that's where they get to eat. That's their little dining room. That's all they get. And they all have. So I was getting ahead of myself. So anyway, that's where they do their eating. If they have a friend over or whatever, they can both sit on the couch and eat, or upstairs on the bed, as they seem to like to do. They like to take their food and go go sit on their bed. But anyway, they have a couch where they can sit and eat. They have the little island where they can sit and eat. But the idea would be to make like a little area that like they could all get together, and like a little communal area, maybe like a little small, I don't want to call it a house, but like a little small building area where they can just kind of go and hang out and all that. So that's just a thought. I might do something like that down the road. Each one of the Sims has their own little yard, and then they also have like a little deck up above. As you can see, there's the little deck upstairs just off the bedroom. So yeah, there's no deck downstairs. They have like a little backyard area, but there's a deck upstairs. They can go and hang out, and so you can kind of see above the desk, above the desk there, you can kind of see. Whoops, well, no, you can't, but you can kind of see where the picture is there that of the jersey. So anyway, that's the backstory behind the jersey and why I kind of put that in every single build. I'm not real good, to be honest, at like coming up with really good backstories and stuff. I know there's some of the Sims on here that I've watched, some of the Sims I've watched on YouTube, they just do an amazing job. Like they're just doing a simple like build, and they've just got these amazing backstories and ideas and all this kind of stuff. It's like you almost wonder, like, why don't they put it into a Let's Play? I struggle just to do the build. I'm terrible with trying to come up with these amazing backstories. But anyway, here's the fashion show real quick of our Preppy Sim and then her home. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the video, or I hope you guys enjoyed the video because it's about to come to an end. If you did, please like the video, comment down below, let me know what you think, subscribe to my channel, share it, and we will catch you all in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.